content today. I hope you are content with life, because we're getting into it. We're getting into the thick of it, the thicky wicky, looking like a sticky. And I think we're gonna finish up that alliance battle. I say I think because I don't know if I can actually get a match because no one likes me. But if we can get a match, we'll finish that up. If we can't, I'll just cry alone in my room. And while we get our little monster match up, this is our Alliance series, the Alliance Event series. So we're gonna start the other quest as well, the True King of Calamity, which is the version. Oh my goodness, I'm thinking in Dragon Quest X terms at all times. It's crazy. But it is a boss from, I believe, oh my goodness, Dragon Quest 4 or 5? Oh my goodness, I forget my lore, my lore. So, you know, I'm gonna look it up because I'm a giant cheater. Okay, so the King of Calamity. Oh my goodness. Don't even tell me here. Oh. Yeah, it is 4. It is 4. I'm being silly. I'm being silly. I know things. I need to act like I actually know things. Anyways, as we all know, the monster quest where you need to have good old monsters that I tried to do last time, but I failed at. It is on the hill, and the requirements for this quest are pretty strict. You need a monster who has at least 3 reincarnations at level 45 or higher. And I really hope there is a vocations guy here because I did not switch to a good one right now. There is. Okay, we're fine. And so to start this quest and be able to use it whenever you want, you have to first come over here and talk to my guy, my rock dude over here, my metalhead, Dr. Stoneberg over there, you see behind us. And you have to come over here to this well and do a battle. So we're going to be working with Mega Man Zero over here. But we do have Kitsu and Obake Palm with us as well. I got my awesome healery slime too. I'll go ahead and show him off for you guys. That is not the right button. That is this button. Um, so yeah, that's what we got going on there. As for stats, he's got pretty basic equipment. I really do need to get a set for him. The Lordly Robes is essentially what I like to use for all of my healers. It's the best healing sets you can generally buy, but right now I just have random shit on him. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so let's see here. We'll search. And it does not look like we will be able to get a match, but we'll try anyways. So let's see here. I talked about that crazy doc last time on this series. This time, let's get a little parasocial with our chats and talk about the true nature, you know, of content creation support and why the parasocialness shouldn't exist, but it's sort of pushed on by the giant corpos, and then, you know, when you're in the content creation sphere, I know this, people who have made content know this, you can really get trapped in a feedback loop that you never really wanted to participate in, you know, and it just you slip in there, and then you, oh shit, I'm in the feedback loop of other people giving me good and me reacting to that good, and then, you know, I work for the good for other people. So it's like a cycle, you know? And that's not necessarily a bad thing if you have a good soul and a good community, and thus a good community, because I really do feel like the community matches the personality, the soul intake, you know. And if you're a true actualized person, that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know. Your audience will lead you towards you know, generally a good outcome. But even if you have a good audience, and you distract yourself too much with the request, it can drown you. And if you're not the right kind of person, the burnout will come a lot quicker when you're not working strictly for yourself and your own creative instinct, you know, the God within you, all that wonderful mumbly jumbly bullshit. Mm. But I say all this to explain the idea around the parasocial nature of things, and things like donations and viewer suggestions, Discord servers. You know, we honestly are something far above, far greater than celebrities, because celebrities don't really talk to their audience like general influencers, content creators, social media stars do. Right? So I'd say the parasocial nature of it, just the connection, the uh, levels of, I don't know, I guess suspended doubt for them being your friend, and you actually socializing with people. It's a lot wider than, you know, you having a conversation with Morgan Freeman, for example. I don't know. You know, maybe you like pause the movie and you're like, ah, yes, Morgan, it's nice weather we're having. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you do. Maybe you send letters to him. You know, maybe you write him emails. But it's a much less um easier barrier to entry for a kind of job like this. So I really just want to say, if you're ever in doubt, if you're being a huge fan of someone, if you're binging content for someone, I want you to know that you really are doing the most. You're doing the most that you ever need to do just by viewing the video all the way through, watching it, and truly listening to their words. It does more than you know. It does more than you know. You do not need to donate. You do not need to comment. You don't even need to like the video. But just ingesting the knowledge, whatever it is, you know, with some people just make brain rot, you know, but ingesting their brain rot and becoming a part of their brain rot legion, um, it supports them a lot, because, you know, you understand not only their perspective, but if, you know, you're wise enough, you're conscious enough, you can understand your perspective through theirs. And hopefully this is how you guys intake video game content, video game reviews, because we are all different gamers. So if you see someone who may not like a game that you like say someone hates Dragon Quest because the story is too goofy, that for me, it's like, okay, I get it. The story is too goofy. But I like the goofs and gaffs. I don't like it to be too serious. That was one of the main reasons why I didn't really like Dragon Quest VII. It gets, I don't want to spoil things because the remake's coming out. It just gets dark at certain points, right? And I'd say it's probably one of the darkest in the series, besides maybe like 11 and certain parts of this game. But this game really does have a lot of moments of brevity in it. I think they're actually changing that with this next version. If you didn't know, I'll give you guys some hype if you play this game. Version 8 is coming out next year, right? And from my predictions, I think it's gonna be a pretty sad chapter, considering and I've spoilered myself for a couple of ending segments for 7 here, but just from where the story ends off, the to be continues. You know, I'm like, maybe this one won't be so happy, and I'm not mad at that. You know, I think there needs to be a lot of variety in life in all aspects, and this game gives you a lot of brevity. It gives you a lot of light and a lot of love. So I feel like this is long overdue. This is a an over decade old game, moving towards 2 decades now, 2026, and I really do think they're gonna make it there. It's still getting a lot of support. The servers are not full by any stretch of the means. They fill up a little bit when updates come as far as new versions, but most of the traction from this game simply comes from the app. I'm not even joking. That's why I started streaming it a little bit, because I'm like, there's no way. There's no way so many people just love chilling on this app and spending all this dosh. And no, they do. They actually really do. So this has just kind of been a yap so far. So let's actually do some stuff. I cannot get a match with this damn well. I think I have to level up a little bit more. You can see right here, like 115. Kitsu's over here 117. So she's basically ready to do the level up quest, but I need to grind a little bit before I can get to the 120s. But yeah, we'll go and do just a little bit of the start of the Calamity King quest because I kind of want to get that done while or in between 4.0 and 4.1 because that is where we are at the moment. I've completed 4.0, but we gotta get on here. We gotta get to 4.1. So here's that's the hair lady. I need to talk to Cosette. Cosette is somewhere. I believe she's like over here. Yeah, there she is. Here she is. Okay. So essentially this quest starts here. Cosette, I'll go ahead and let her tell you who she is. I have been awaiting your arrival. I had heard from Princess Rhodea of prophecy that Baby Sama would visit this place. The Princess of the Prophecy is the one who foretells the future of Astoltia. Unknown to all, Princess Rhodea is the one who leads them, Baby Sama. If it is your wish, I shall guide you to Princess Rhodea. Shall we go now? We shall go. Thank you. Please close your eyes for a moment. Mm-hmm. So I think Princess Rhodea is from 4, from DQ4. There's a little bit of lore there, but I'll leave that for you guys. The remake has not been made yet. I believe they actually did remake 4 for the PS2 in Japan, or like the Super Famicom or something. I remember something like that. But yeah, we don't have a modern remake of that yet, so I'll go ahead and wait for you guys. This is Warrior Sanctuary. We're gonna be fighting all them Book of bosses. But here we have Rhodea. I am Rhodea, the guiding leader, the Princess of Prophecy. I have been awaiting your arrival. A being threatening the very existence of Astolti has emerged from the River of Light. That being's true identity is the King of Calamity. Sung of an ancient myth, that being only seeks to destroy, only to unleash utter destruction. If this continues, the people will perish, and Astoltia will meet its end. The Epic of Grain chronicling the Mist's age, tells us this. When calamity struck, a celestial messenger descended upon the land, shining a light of hope upon the world. That being was known as the Sovereign. Those who stand against a calamity must inherit the Sovereign's power and become the Time Sovereign. The former Sovereign now awaits within a certain ruin. The arrival of those will undergo the Sovereign child to inherit that power. And, Baby Sama, possessing all of the key emblems will surely inherit the power of the champion. Please, Baby Sama, will you take on the trial and become the new champion who saves the world with disaster? Oh my gosh, I guess I'll do it. I thank you for your courageous decision. Now then, let us immediately begin preparations for the champion's trial. The trial site is Dwaka, Global West. It is the ruins surrounded by tornado on 7th side. I shall be there shortly, so please head there. Let's just go right there. Thank you for immediate warps. We love that. We love all of that. We love all of the immediate warpingness. I'm about to immediately warp my... Okay. Stop. So we're going over there to the seat of the Sovereign. She was talking about them Sovereign shits. So we're going over there to them Sovereign shits. But yeah, the parasocial nature of things is truly something to struggle with. That we probably always will struggle with because, you know, you need people in your life. But you also need to walk a path in life. Or otherwise, you'll be, you know, do the middle life crisis thing and be like, I haven't done anything. I haven't completed anything. I'm such a loser. I'm such a failure. And you know, there are no losers in life. I don't think. You know, in my eyes, you create your own reality. You know, and you create your own loserdom. But even a loser has a purpose in someone else's life, right? So that's the thing. Everybody is useful in some way. You know, you've been put on this earth, so you know your able body is used for something, even if it's just to inspire someone else to do something. And the problem with this parasocial shit is that we do need people, but the right people will lead you to the right places, and the wrong people will definitely lead you to the wrong places. And it's a horrible cycle, man. Let me see here. So I think what do I have to interact with? Oh, well, it's a cutscene now. Here we go. All right. What's going on? These ruins are indeed the place of the trials, the seat of the Sovereign. Protected by a tornado that ever rages on, it has endured countless eras. Only those who don all the Sovereign's armor pieces may enter. The Sovereign's armor has been passed down to the royal family of each race of 5 continents: Glyn, Megistris, Baronite, Karamui, and Dorn. The Princesses of Prophecy are the ones who passed on the armor. If you visit these places, surely you will find someone who knows where each is located. When all the Sovereign armor is brought together, I will perform the final ritual. I'll be awaiting your return in the Sunset Meadow, baby. Come to me clad in Sovereign's armor. What, this shit ain't enough? Come on, man. I got the 0 armor. All right, babe. I got you. We'll do that. We shall. Next time, I know this is a short one, but I really don't have much else for you. I want to do all of the town quests basically in their own videos, so they might be short like this one, but I was hoping to go fight. You know, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna fucking try it again, okay? I'll try one more time, and we'll go to 20 minutes of me just yapping on and talking your ear off. And see if I can get a match, but I really do think they just pair you up too closely with the people that are like around your level, and it's so lame. It's so lame. Give me the max level gooters. But yeah, this alliance shit, it ain't easy, people. It ain't easy being alliance measy. All right, stop being stupid. But yeah, parasocialness, it's a thing that really drives the entire culture of the content creation. Or at least it can if you listen to, like I said, the quote-unquote wrong people. But you really don't need that. That's the cool thing about content creation. You don't really need anyone. This is a completely solo task that you can do. Can I get a fixed party? I cannot. I'm sad. You know what? Before I even do this, I need to be streaming. I need to be streaming. Luckily, we weren't bothering anybody here, so that's fine. But I do need to be streaming. Okay, I'll try one more time. We're not gonna go by ourselves because we know how that ends up. We know how that ends up by last episode. Oh my god, the flashbacks, the PTSD. But yeah, it's a completely solo act. It can be influenced by other people. It can be, you know, collaborative with other people. But you guys realize we're collaborating right now. You're listening to me, and if you have a choice to go type away in the comments. But you know, I love collaboration. I love talking to people. I love having discussions with people. But I realize a lot of times people aren't here to help you, and I need to understand what help I actually need, because I honestly hate most kinds of help. Most kinds of help disgust me. They make me want to throw up in my mouth and take a shitty from my booty. From my booty pipe. I don't like it when people help me. Because honestly, that stops me from doing the favorite thing in my life. It's just fixing shit. And for a long time, I thought people valued that. You know, people were like, oh my gosh, this guy likes fixing stuff. This is so great. And so I would fix things for everybody else, and I would help everybody else with their problems, and I would help, you know, I had jokes in school that I was like, you know, the unofficial therapist for class. Like, it's stupid, man. And I'm like, why? It's just because, I don't know. I like progression, and when I fix other things, I feel like I grow a little bit. But now that I'm realizing, you know, you've been through all these areas of life, and you haven't invested your skill points in anything. You just keep helping people. You just keep gaining experience. I'm like, you know what? Let me invest these skill points. Let me use the assets that I've learned for myself. And I've realized, yeah, it's not really like an MMO like this where the guidelines are pure and clear, and your damage gets higher, and people will tell you that your damage is higher. Untrue. In life, you can literally keep on, you know, running your wheels in the same grocery store for years, and no one will bat an eye. People will just keep walking over you. But I want to tell you, man, if you aren't one of those people, you still have the experience. You still have the skill points. All you need to do is invest them. All you need to do is put them in the right places, you know, build your character a little bit differently, and we always have a time to respect. It may cost some things, you know? Friends, family members, social life, but you can respect. You can respect at any time. We're given that choice. By the grace of God, you know, we aren't locked into what we were growing up doing. But a lot of times that really puts into perspective a lot of the stuff that we're doing right now, because you know, it's like the Pokemon franchise. The reason why it's so damn popular is because it came out when we were all, you know, like in those adolescence years, you know, 11 to, you know, 15, 16, 19 area. And that stuff sticks with you for the rest of your life. This is true. This is true. But remember, just like everything, you have a choice to shed it, you know, let it go, and then, you know, pick up the Game Boy after 10 years and be like, oh yeah, this is a crazy thing. I could give this to my kid or something. I don't know. You have that choice. But that's it for me, guys. I will do the Sovereigns next time. The quest will go one at a time in a video, and I think I may do post commentary so I can discuss some things and whatnot. This has been live. This has been 60 FPS. This has been Mega Man Zero and Obake and Kitsu. Kitsu, get the fuck over in the picture. God damn it, Kitsu, 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 get the. There she is. 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 Stroking the chin. Stroking the chin. Okay, people. I will catch you on the next one. Kitsu, do you have some words of wisdom? Kitsu, get the words of wisdom for us. Here you go.
I turned off notifications completely on Twitter. Like, to receive them on my phone, right? Like, I still get, like, the... if I go to Twitter, right? Like, if I go to Twitter, I still have the notifications on the website, on the app itself, right? Like those. I still have this on. But I turned it off. Right? And the amount of me browsing Twitter has gone down so drastically.
Wow. Amazing. Congratulations. Proud of you. Elegant. Beautiful. As always. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the views. Appreciate the knowledge that you guys bestow upon me and the knowledge that I just bestow upon you. You know, whether you want to or not. We always learn. So, once again, thanks, guys. I will catch you next time. Subscribe